Would I trade in my TM6 here for $750 off a TM7? This is a question that heaps of you have been asking me, sending private messages, etc. So I thought I'm just going to make my opinion public for anyone that might find it useful. Now, I don't sell Thermomixes. I have nothing to do with the company that does. So this is just my personal opinion as a Thermomix owner. But I've been a Thermomix owner of a TM21 back in the day, a TM31, a TM5, a TM6, and now a TM7. So I've been around for a while. Now, the TM6, I love this machine. This machine produces such reliable, delicious results. There's really nothing to complain about. The TM6 is wonderful. There's nothing I want to cook in there that I can't, that I can cook in the TM7, in my personal opinion. So, you know, to me, this machine is worth a lot more than $750. I would feel pretty confident I could sell it for more than $750 secondhand anyway. So just from an economic argument, it's a no-brainer. But more than that, this guy delivers, you know, depending on when you bought yours, he might not even be that old. So we've got a lot of life left in this machine. And I'm pretty certain, don't quote me on this, but Thermomix have said that they will continue servicing these until December 2035. So we've got 10 years. If something did happen to your Thermomix, that you could get it, you know, serviced, repaired, blah, blah, blah. So to me, this guy still holds significant value above and beyond $750. Now, the TM7, I love it. It's brilliant, but we are talking, if you're watching this video, you've got a TM6, so that's what you're interested in. I think if you desperately, desperately wanted a TM7, I would say fork out the full amount and buy your TM7 and keep your TM6, because $750, it's not insignificant, don't get me wrong, but you know, what's this one, like nearly $2,700, so you're still forking out nearly $2,000. So, you know, it's not a direct comparison really. I think having two Thermomixes is not essential, absolute luxury, but amazing. If you want to batch cook heaps of stuff, you can just get it done so fast, and I'm such a batch cooker that I love that. But honestly, if it was just a TM6 I had, I'd be keeping it. I wouldn't be getting another one at this point. I certainly wouldn't be trading it in for $750. Maybe I would for, I don't know, $1,500. But for $750, I think this machine is worth so much more than that. And the other thing that I think is really important to say is if you're not using your TM6, upgrading to a TM7 is not, in my opinion, going to make you use your machine more. Like, this machine's great. So if you can't incorporate this into your life and your cooking, for whatever reason that is, this upgrading to this guy isn't going to do it. There's a problem, and it's not the machine, because both these machines effectively do the same thing, which is brilliant, but we need to get you actually using it. So I would be so cautious of anyone who said, oh, I don't really use this, so I'm going to upgrade and now I'll start cooking. No, frankly, you probably won't. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I think it's just reality. I think investing time in learning how to use this machine, investing in resources like really good cookbooks, because you know the recipe's only as good, the cooking's only as good as the recipe. The machine can be amazing, but if you're following a crap recipe, you're going to get a crap result. So I would invest in some recipes. I would watch some videos online. I would really try to immerse yourself in learning about the Thermomix. Is that why you're not using it? Because you just don't actually understand how to use it? Is it because you're not cooking at all? Well, then you're definitely not going to start cooking when you get this guy. Like, what is it that's not having you use your machine, and how can we fix that? That's actually what I've made an entire career of, is getting people using and loving their Thermomix machines when they're not. So if that argument resonates with you of why you've been thinking about upgrading, my resources are absolutely where it is at. But if it's just that you think that this machine is that much more amazing that you want to invest in it on top of this, if you've got squillions of dollars, sure, be my guest. But if we're really looking for an economic argument here, I think this machine's amazing. I love it. I personally wouldn't be parting with it for $750. So there's my opinion. Do with it what you will. All Thermomix machines and models are great. They all cook delicious and nutritious food for you and your family. And at the end of the day, that is the game here, right? That is the game. So however we're going to get there is the machine we need. And frankly, they're all brilliant.